Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back here to Sable, where we are racing across the desert in our very annoying bike that I had to spend a lot of time hunting down after the last episode because it would not respond to my calls pretty much no matter what. I just... yeah. Anyway, we are currently headed east. I made a pin at that big dark shape on the map. And hopefully we're gonna find that. Hopefully we're gonna get there and we're gonna find out that it's a ship that contains a Saren console, right? And I think we could have fast traveled to a site that was closer to it, on the east side and approached it from there. Cool, great, excellent. Thanks for that, bike. But I did want to actually cross the space here on Sea Moon, just in case there was some kind of neat little thing to encounter on the way. Because, my God, just in case there was some kind of neat little thing to encounter on the way. Because I am doing my level best to be charmed by this game. I am giving it absolutely every shot. But, boy, it just doesn't want to play along. It's just not interested in living that particular fantasy. Anyway. Wait, did I miss it? I did. I went too far south. Our pin is... yep. Okay, so what I should do is go west until we can go around this thing on its west side. And then we should, coming around here, we should just see it. Okay, on the map, this is represented as being completely... I guess this is the thing? It is very large. It's also rock and not at all a spaceship. That's curious, though. What is happening here? Is this... I mean... it's not magma. It's kind of magma colored, but it's flowing. Oh. Hey there, friend. I'm gonna climb in. It is not lethal. Also, there is nothing behind the waterfall, which is a contravention of video game design ethics. Okay. What the hell just happened? Alright. Just got shot up into outer space for some reason. Is there anything behind this waterfall? No. Oh. Yes, but like partway up it looks like. Ah, the glowworm cave. Yes. Okay, so while we're here, we may as well just do this thing. Not that I particularly honestly super care about this quest. This is one of those rocks, right? We got a sulfurous rock in the thing. Ugh. There's no glowworms in that location. SB. Ah, but the rock continues to smoke. I don't remember... okay, 5 apparently is the number. And then these are just collectible for selling. Not that I would need to do that. Okay, cool. We did the thing. Yep, this is what I was going to look for. Let's look around and see if there are any chums in here. Alright, well. Good that we did this, I suppose. We should definitely do the beetle thing on the way back, because that'll be our third beetle badge, and then we can have a beetle mask if we would like. At least I think that would be our third beetle badge. Is it worth trying to climb up any further, I wonder? So unfortunately, I was not vigilant enough in the other areas, and I don't know if the spaceships that we had found in those places were visible on the map before we encountered them. It's entirely possible that they weren't, and so the fact that we're not seeing a spaceship on this part of the map may not be terribly meaningful. It may just mean that we need to scout it out. It does sort of make me want to go north into the area north of this and try to find a cartographer's balloon and see if a map acquired of that area has a ship visible on it. Because I believe we haven't found a Saren ship there either. Was it worth coming up here? Probably not. Yeah, doesn't appear to be. Doesn't appear to be anything going on here at all, in fact. Okay, so north from here to the... I mean, yeah, quite a bit, in fact. I mean, the terrain's very uneven here, which could potentially cloak a downed ship until you were very close to it. Even so, though... I do feel like we've seen enough of the area now that it would be tough for us not to have stumbled across it. I cannot tell you how surprised I am that the seaman is basically behaving on these slopes. Okay, almost. Oh, I saw the white edge there and thought maybe it was the way in, because I don't remember exactly where the entrance was. There's an entrance to the cavern from the east. Alright, this is approximately the area. Very odd. I mean, we can certainly just go in the way we got in last time. Oh no, right, it's that mountain over there. I was thinking it was more east of the cartographer thing, but it is southeast of the cartographer's thing. Oh well. Really wish I could look at my map while continuing to drive. Cool. Great. Excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for. And then we'll just fast travel out of here to avoid having to deal with getting our bike to actually respond to us again. It does kind of suck that I have to plan around that, but... Okay, so we gotta get them into a position where we can jump on their backs. Okay, they have a huge eye in the... Did we see that before? Damn it. It's impossible to fall a short distance in this game. Like, she just won't. So let me try... Ooh, that's a bit of a launch. Nope. So it has to be closer to the thing than that, but not too close. Because it's really hard to steer her back in the air. Maybe if I come at it from higher and just give myself more time to position. Also, where the hell are the rest of them? There's supposed to be 3. They're having some pathfinding issues, I think. Okay, that one I hit it hard enough that I slid off of it sideways, so... Damn it. As you just saw there, though, this game definitely has a recurring problem with every surface being slippery and sort of like kind of wanting you to push you off to the side rather than letting you latch onto it face on, so... Cool, beetle poop. Again, the size of my head. I have a special bag that can only pick up objects that are about that size. So I don't know if they have to be in the heart state, or if I could just drop on one whenever. Yep. I hit it, but I didn't hit it center on, and so I slid sideways off of it. This is an annoying one. I guess you can't get more than one poop from the same beetle, but there's no way to tell which beetle is which. Nope. They just don't always do it. Well, that's fun. That's a fun design. Just want to get my big bad beetle badge. So it doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the eye, because I definitely didn't hit the eye there. I did hit the beetle while the eye was exposed, but I didn't hit the eye. But maybe it's while the eye is open, any part of the beetle is good enough? That would be a very strange way to do this, but... Alright, open up. Nope, you're just gonna... Cool, great. Alright. Let's fast travel, because my bike is never going to want to speak to me again. I honestly Maybe there just isn't one in this area, because I feel like we did traverse actually pretty much the whole thing. We left from here and we went through this way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're not as evenly distributed through the desert as I thought. Congratulations. I have so much poop for you. Yep, great. Did I have fun? No. No, I wouldn't say that. Yep, your flowers are grateful, and I have this badge. Hooray. So that was my third beetle badge, right? Yep. I am ready for a beetle mask. Citra. I don't even remember. Where was this? All the way back in Ecria. Well, you know what? Sure. Let's go turn that in. I do not remember who Citra is. It's all right. I'll let the mission marker guide me, because apparently that's who I am now. I am still intentionally not solving this mystery. I can't believe this dude with his fun accent almost talked me into doing police work. Like, I'm gonna walk around the wilderness and be a cop, given the opportunity to do anything in the world. Are you Citra? You might be Citra. You're Rita. Rita is similar to Citra, in a lot of ways. Goodbye. If you think about it, right? A lot of the letters are the same. And hey, you. I do actually have a lot of cuts. Here, have some. I don't know what you're going to use them for. They don't buy anything of value. Oh, right. Citra was this. Yep. Yep, that time that... Okay. I'd have forgotten I even asked you. Yeah, same. Cool, a merchant's badge. That is not, that's not how merchants work. I did not do merchanting. I guess, here, we should probably, in this area, my bike is out this way. We should probably look around here, because we don't have the map for this area yet. I do feel like we covered a lot of this part of the desert, but clearly not enough to find the balloon. So we initially approached Ecria from the north, right? Huh. None of these are my bike. This one's cool. We should... I'm not saying we should definitely steal it, but I am saying we should definitely steal that. Okay. So. Where have we been? Where have we not been? We did go to the Thieving Magpie Well over there. Yeah, we've been up to the Atomic Heart several times. We came in here from the west, so we haven't actually mapped that area at all. Obviously, we've been to the whale. You know what? Port me to Trellick's Pillar, and let's... I think the fastest thing to do here is going to be to go west from this. And we shall just see. It's a large enough area. This is probably not west. This is west. I was going to say, that's just leading into more of the same area. You know, there was another thing on that sign, too, way down south. The one that pointed us to where the lightning pillars were. There was that other name that I said sounded like a ship's name. Maybe it's like even further southwest than the lightning pillars are? It's a thing we can go and look at after. So here's the big wall. Is this not exactly the way that we got into this area in the first place? I feel like it is. But, like, is there really just no cartographer's balloon? That doesn't seem likely. So hold on a second. The Dunboyne, Trellix Pillar, Center of Brunswick. This symbol is used to denote every Saren ship we found so far. So maybe I was right. Maybe everything that has those lights on it is a Saren ship, and we just missed the door in Kemble's Cube multiple times? I suppose it doesn't seem impossible. All right. Let's head west here a little bit. I'm going to veer south a bit as well. So we'll kind of stay a little closer to where this thing veers. So we want to try to establish a larger visual area so that we're more likely to see the cartographer balloon. But maybe the map in this area is just something you buy in Ecria? It totally could be, right? So is that the bell station there? Actually, whatever that is not on my map. But also, the place with the bells is not on my map, so... The answer is almost certainly yes. Is that it? That sure is something way up in the air. It's not quite a balloon shape. Well... This game just making noises all the time. It has no idea what or why. But that was a new one. That was a different noise. And now I've lost sight of my quarry. Where the hell... So that's the bells. Alright, hold on a second. What am I pointed at right now? Because it looked like an orange glow, didn't it? That's what happens when you're not looking the direction that you're driving. Okay, there's the balloon. So yeah, the balloon totally is. I just wasn't looking up enough in Ecria, I guess. Right, is this... This is Ecria. No, this is not Ecria. This is a small settlement near Ecria. Yep, that's what that's supposed to look like. Okay, can we maybe move this along a little bit? Worry about that later. Okay. That is a big ship with big red glowing bits. Yep. Okay. Well. Approximately. Thank you, map, for suddenly jumping around. Yeah, approximately thereabouts. So there's a face thing here too. Is there a stairwell in here anywhere? Part of me was like, it just can't be that easy, right? It can't be that straightforward. But another part of me was like, how the hell am I going to climb up all this distance if there's no stairs? What would we do? Okay, so a ladder there. Let's just make sure we're checking our corners for friendly chum. Actually, this ladder doesn't go anywhere. Can I open that? Nope, sure can't. Maybe from above. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not even accessible from above. Well... I mean, this doesn't seem like too hard of a climb. This part, on the other hand, could be a challenge. This may be a moment where we're glad of our extra stamina. Nope, never mind. Would have been fine without it. Yeah, I guess they just didn't want to make the finding the chum place mandatory, which makes sense, but then also kind of makes it feel very unnecessary. This is sort of pretty, I guess. It's less pretty than some of the other vistas have been. Hello, friend. You know, a surprising number of people show up here. Between you and me, I think they just want to feel tall. I decide immediately that he doesn't need to know whether that's my reason or not. Hey, any local points of interest? I can only imagine how many times cartographers need to give this same information to visitors day in and day out. Well, the city of Ecria is close by. Have you been yet? And Five Bells Camp isn't too far either. He thinks. The Palm Forest. You ought to look in there, actually. Especially if you like mystery. There's a ruined ship that no one's touched for years. The Palm Forest. Yep, and the whale, of course. I can't help but notice that you didn't give me a location for the Palm Forest. Or, I mean, maybe that's the thing that I just marked. Out of curiosity, do I... Yes, I do have 6 cartographer badges now. I am extremely good at cartography. And you know, honestly, cartographer's not a bad fit for us. Yeah, I mean, okay. There is a palm forest and the ship is near it. It looks like it's not actually in it. But I want to have words with this face. got sort of a beetly symbol in front of it. So we gotta find 3 objects that fit inside. Well, aren't you birds curious little critters? I mean, they're adorable. Am I allowed to get close? Can I like crawl nope. I cannot sit down and then walk to crawl. Well, let's see about Sable. Sable. Do you remember how climbing works? There we go. How do I get in here? This little area is very interesting. Okay, so this is clearly one of the things for the door. Remarkably sturdy. Lucky for me. How do I... It looks like this piece is separate and almost like in the sense that it could just be moved out. So I think we're going to have to approach this from the top. Well, it doesn't look terribly difficult to do. That's what this is. Okay. And it does stay open even if I move. Okay, so just find a couple more of those things. That was loud. Was that my door closing? No, okay. Huh. Maybe it was the carpentry up by the balloon shuttering? I mean, it sounded like a pretty strong wind, right? I like this music track a lot, too. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much which one they go in. Okay, it's become invisible. As has the prompt for placing it. Great. Excellent. Huh. So there's this little... Oh. Yeah, cool. Cool, good throw. Yeah, how am I gonna... Can I throw it across this little diagonal here? Well, maybe. Okay, now it's visible again. This game, it's really something. So kind of no rhyme or reason so far on where these things have been. Oh, what am I doing? I know this way is just to the cartographer. I don't think we've been over here yet. Excuse me. Oh, well. That's pretty straightforward. Always manages to fall points down. Remarkably, they are completely undamaged by this. Okay, that's cool. Awkward to wear, but hard to take your eyes off of. It does seem very neat. Oh, it doesn't glow quite as much as I was hoping. Okay, no, it does on this screen. Yeah, that's fun. I'll wear that. It's weird. It's weird that that was just a puzzle for that big stone face, which up to now has been a a marker that something was like very significant in a really interesting way. In this place, just means hey, there's like a shirt over here or whatever. Oh wait, what does this say? South Balfron connection. Is that the name of the... Is that the name of the big ship? Alright, I get why you would call this area a palm forest. It's dense enough to cause trouble. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think maybe cartographer is the right move after all. It's like here's the thing. I'm not very interested in a life of sitting up near a balloon and playing with what looks like a slide rule. But everything I do is in service of like, hey, what's over there? Hey, let's find that out. I was gonna say, this looks... The angle looks shallow enough to just walk. Should I keep going up? Oh, hey. Maybe I should just go to right here, where there's a chum and also obviously a way to climb up this thing. Yep, Balfron Connection is indeed the name of the ship. So they're not all X of Y. Okay. Also, before I forget, 19. All right, if we get one more chum egg, we can go back and get more stamina, which I think will mean that we can get up into whatever that thing is in that place. No, really? Okay. Can you just... There we go. And I guess that's all this room is for. Wonder how many of these things there are in total. So there's not anywhere up there to go. I don't actually... I mean, this might not be the only way into the ship, right? But This way does not seem to yield any more connection. Am I sure I'm not missing anything? Okay, camera, come on. Play along a little bit. Yeah. Let's look for another door. Okay, Sable, just like get away from the walls for a second, because the camera cannot handle anything. Yeah, I guess let's go up this way. I didn't think so, but every once in a while we hit a metal surface and it is climbable, so it keeps feeling worth it to check. Alright, most of the time, I feel like we've entered a lot of these other ships through their engine area, so... Oh, maybe not this time. Is that a door? Nope, just a weird... Okay, so all three of those are unenterable. I don't actually see an entrance at all here. Maybe there is some way from the space we were in before into the greater ship. See about this size. Is there like a big gaping hole in the ship or anything? Sure doesn't look like it. So yeah, it really does look like the way that we went in initially is the only way in. It's got to have a console in it, right? It's too big. It's way too big a ship to just have that one little space in it. Out of curiosity, now that I've gotten to it, where does it put me if I fast travel? I'm wondering if it'll drop us right at that entrance. Yeah, basically. Okay, that's handy. Here's a question. Does this lead around? No, not really. Okay, so this is the route you would follow in. Yeah, must just be... That's a weird thing for her to do. There must just be a way to get somewhere in here that I'm missing. There's no doors up there. think flings you up awfully high for this to be all that you're supposed to do with that. But it sure does look like that's all you're going to be able to do with that. Yep, there's no doors or anything. Did I miss something in the little room past it, maybe? Yep, cool. Cool, good work, Sable. Absolutely killing me, Sable. Yeah, there's not like, there's not even another space. Oh, aha. Here it is. Okay. This is more like it. I guess technically I should grab the scrap. Okay, this is interesting. Can I press this again while still on this? Yeah, okay. So there's the battery. I cannot... I'm not going to be able to make it in a single float, am I? Oh no, I totally am. Again, it seemed like too easy of an answer. Hope that power cell is staying centered. Feels to me like it would roll. Oh. Okay. Maybe I misapprehended. I thought the point was going to be the power cell gets popped up and then you catch it, but... Oh, that time it actually did get popped up at least. Let me try it like this. Well, now that seems like a problem. Are these resettable? Oh, interesting. Without the power cell, I don't go as high, really? Yes, that's actually true. I do not travel as high if I'm not carrying the power cell. So I can't even begin to try to get it back. Well, alright, I have an idea. Let's see something here. Nope. Nope. Let's try to remove some tags. I'm going to save the game, and then we're going to drop back to the title screen, and then we're going to load back in, and we'll see if that resets it. Just make it reload the area entirely. It could be that there is some safety code that respawns the battery in its initial position if it's not in whatever receptacle it's supposed to be in upon load. That would be a good idea. If there is not such a thing, then I will stop the episode and go look online to see if there's a way of resolving this problem. I'm pressing any button. It is wild how unresponsive the menus in this game are. Okay. Fingers crossed, everybody. I don't understand why I would go higher off of the thing if I was holding... I don't know. It's very weird. Okay, yes, it does reset stuff. Cool. Cool and dope and excellent. It also changes my helmet every time. And it's not a random helmet every time I log in. It's just that I'm not allowed to wear the one I like. Alright, so we'll just be a little bit less aggressive in moving forward here. There we go. Actually easier than the thing that I thought the puzzle was. Okay. This is 5, right? We're actually pretty close. I say hello to Saren. Yep, I sure do. Let me check out that unread message. Archive 05. I find myself tapping my foot in anticipation as I start up the workstation. At long-range communication are still being disrupted by the Perpetual. Officer Ellis wishes to return her attention to shielding the reactors from its interference. Permission? Granted. Saren, I want you to stick with the comms array and see if you can't squeeze something out without it being bounced back. Yes, Captain. Well, we might as well get the terraformers up and running then, right? Deacon, if you don't shut up about the terraformers... He lets it hang in the air, but goes on before he can finish what I only assume would be a very pointed threat. If you hadn't been running your mouth, we'd still be in orbit negotiating a landing with this godforsaken planet. We can't even breathe the air out there, and... All the more reason to start terraforming now. What is your point, Captain? Deacon, listen to me. We can't. That landing was hell on those things. The rad shielding is beyond repair right now. If we run these things, they will pump radiation into the atmosphere for 100 years. That's Earth years. It's not an option for us, Deacon. Then maybe we don't do it for us. The recording goes silent. But, like, if they're going to pump radiation into the air for 100 years, it's going to make the planet functionally unlivable for a hell of a lot longer than 100 years, right? I guess it depends on what kind of radiation it is exactly. Let me fix my damn mask. Okay. So, let's take a quick look at the map here. This is as much as I'm allowed to zoom out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless there actually is some kind of ship. I think Kemble's Cube might actually be the one. Alright. Let's go back to the chum layer real quick. We'll do this turn in. And then we'll maybe go check Kemble's Cube one more time for missed opportunities. It does seem to have all the signs of being a place where a Saren console would be. Cool, great. Oh, wow. That's, okay, well, I'm glad to see they're all happy, I guess. I do have eggs. Here's some eggs. Not sure how I feel about the nickname Slug, but who am I to question a being who can telepathically project their thoughts into my mind? See, that's the most upsetting part of this. I mean, can it hear me now? I hand over the eggs with a bit of hesitation. Now, now, little slug, do not fear. You do me and my den of chums a favor of enormous magnitude. We adore you. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're not going to do anything awful to me. I know how fame works. I do have a pretty good ensemble now. Okay, so now that we see them, yep, cool, another 20, sure. Now that we can actually see them in here, we kind of get the idea. If it is the case that each one of these things holds 5, yeah, there's a lot of chums. Basically, there's a heck of a lot of chums left. I wonder if after this is the point where you start getting those doors to open. So I sort of want to just go for this thing one more time, because we were really close to making it up onto that stone the last time. Let's prioritize here. All right, there was a door I had missed last time. Oh wait, no, the center of Brunswick is I went to the wrong wreck. Sorry, Rowley's Way. Nope, the cube. Campbell's Cube. There we go. It does have the big red lights, you know? It's possible that I'm jumping at nothing here. I don't remember any other wrecks with the big red lights that we didn't, any that we didn't turn on, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. So we went up, and I feel like I was pretty thorough. Let's maybe have a look around and see if there's another... Maybe I just need to pay more attention to the walls, though. Maybe there are more semi-hidden doors. Not even hidden, but just doors that are not in the direct path and as such easily overlookable doors. Well, it sure doesn't look like... Yeah, I mean, there's certainly not anything over here. What in the hell? Sable. She had to find a way for climbing this one box to take long enough for that thing to get out of here. Well, you did it. Are you proud of yourself? All right, look around. So that's the ceiling. This is one wall. The other wall is not the right color. The other wall is it looks like roof more than wall. I don't know. Don't see anything yet. So we've been in there. Although it is possible that I missed something in there. Cool. Excellent timing. And yep, that container of cuts there is refreshed. Very curious about who's running around doing that. These things are like perfectly synced. That is a huge bummer. Yeah, I don't know. It really, really doesn't seem like there's anywhere else to go. Maybe I missed something in the sideways room. Does seem like the sort of thing that I occasionally do, you know? Okay, definitely didn't miss anything over here. Nope, looks like no. Nope, that's right. It's not even a room. It's a portion of hallway. I don't even know where the part of the ship that has been sheared off here is supposed to be. Maybe this was the airlock before. Okay, game. Just gliding right past everything. I mean, I know this edge of that thing doesn't have netting on it, but... Or at least it doesn't look like it has netting on it. I just kind of assumed it was a texture glitch, because, you know, the game. Alright, it must be further up somewhere. And if we don't find it here, we'll just call the episode and I'll figure out. Okay, you can sort of stick on this, or you can sort of stand on that safely, but probably better just to hang. Okay. So it must be through this door, right? This is the only door on the thing that we've not been through. But there's no conduits running to this door. There's no indication that that door is openable. And we've seen doors in other ships that don't seem to be openable. It's not like this would be a weird, unique thing. And yeah, I mean, there really is nothing around here that suggests that that door is, like, able to be powered or anything of the sort. Get off of there. Yep, here's a metal surface that's climbable. Yeah, I don't know. It must just be inconsistent signaling. The red lights don't mean what I think they mean, and there is another wreck somewhere that we have to find. All right, well, we will. I think this is where we're going to call it for today, and thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we are going to find that sixth wreck. We are going to get that turned on, and maybe also do a couple of other things before we wrap up here. I certainly want to see what's at the top of that thing by the worm. So yeah, come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.